So, okay, no, there's no issue? Is there no issue? When are things gonna go on? It's very pretty, but I'm so stressed right now. What's just happening? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Andor Season 1, Episode 6. Now, I can't wait to get into this one. The structure of this show has just been building the arcs so well, because we've been following this preparation for the battle for 2 episodes, which feels amazing. The stakes feel high. It actually feels like they're risking their lives. I feel like if this mission was put into something like Rebels or Clone Wars, it would happen very sort of quickly or condensed. I think Clone Wars is kind of better because their episodes were split into arcs, but this one you can really feel the emphasis of the weight of their life. They're all ready to die for the rebellion. They're going into this thinking, if we die, it's okay. At least we died fighting. Andor, of course, is in it for the money, but I think I just love the stress that it puts on it. It feels so real, and it feels like these characters actually sort of could die, but they wouldn't be sad about it. But of course, while we're seeing this mission go on, and while I'm hoping it will be successful, I'm sure something will go wrong. I am hoping we see the Eye and just all of this stuff. Alongside this, we have Mon Mothma's stuff, which I'm concerned for. Her story hasn't had a lot going on yet, but there's been so much emphasis on her family. That is what's concerning to me. If you were going to conclude something from what has been set up, she's trying to move money around, and they've highlighted her family a lot. The Empire has spies against her. Something's going to happen to her loved ones, and that's what I'm scared for. I feel like that's going to be something's going to happen with that. And I do think it's a nice change, because the first arc, everything came together. Both storylines came together. This one, I don't think that can happen. Mon Mothma's side of things, I doubt will connect with Andor's stuff, so we should have 2 simultaneous conclusions going on. Very excited to see that, but also it means that one could be positive and one could be negative. You could see Andor winning, but you could see Mon Mothma losing people and family and loved ones. So I think I'm just very excited to see what the structure of this episode will have in store for the arc, and what this can do for Andor in general. What can this push him towards? I feel like the point of this was to move him away from the motivation of money to being more selfless and wanting to fight the Empire head on, and wanting to give his life and devote his life to it. But then again, in the back of my mind, is he there yet? And I don't think so. I think this can inspire him, but I would love it if we can just continue that more. If they win, he would be inspired. He'd be inspired by these people to not be motivated by money, but to just fight the Empire and enjoy the fighting it. From that, he can then go on more missions and actually gradually, over time, want to take them on and actually devote his life to this cause. But I think this whole arc's purpose is that. It's the start of it. I think I'm just really looking forward to that moment where we get to see him fully maybe enjoy fighting them and actually having some success in it. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description, over them uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. I love that Nemik isn't super hurt by Andor sort of being a mercenary. After all, he's so sort of ideologically driven, yet Andor's not.
Read about you last night. Not you, specifically, not Clem. Although I'm assuming that's not your real name anyway.
Okay, maybe he is a little bit off about it.
Functional assets that we must use to our best advantage. The Empire has no moral boundaries. Why should we not take hold of every chance we can?
Okay, so seeing a positive in it. Cool, yeah, works.
You mean nothing to them.
Perhaps I'll think differently tomorrow.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, right now you're nothing, but that also means you're not a threat.
But I'm glad that you're here.
Good.
No matter what the still feel like there's friction. There's tension, but they're working with it. They're working with it.
The Darnies, they're simple people. They breed a sad combination of traits that make them particularly vulnerable to...
And there's the Coruscant person. Great.
And they're so wrapped up in choosing, they fail to notice you've given them nothing they thought they wanted at the start.
You are horrible. Hopefully you die by the end of this.
Which is wildly ironic, because they basically choked down everything we've thrown at them these last 12 years.
Can they fight back? Can this be part of a plan, please? It'd be nice if it's no longer 7 people, but an army.
They may pick up some Highland stragglers along the way, but so far it's developing as we'd expected.
Not that long ago, they'd put 15,000 out there.
So they've slowly discouraged them.
Well, ultimately they will return, won't they, Colonel? When you need plenty of arms and legs to build all you've got planned.
Well, yeah, it was an air base, wasn't it?
Will the Darnies let us build our new facility in peace?
I don't see them having a choice.
They don't have the ability to fight back, do they?
You're in for a treat. It really is something to see.
And they're just enjoying the spectacle that they've just completely over. I hate this so much. I hate the Empire. This is a great way to present them. They've destroyed the culture surrounding this festival, and they're just enjoying the visual. No deep understanding of the meaning, no appreciation of the people. They're just taking.
I've sent our best men to the perimeters for insurance.
Tonight must be perfect.
That's the plan, sir.
Perfect.
He's going to be destroyed. I really hope this plan's successful. Maybe he doesn't die, but maybe it can be better. Maybe he loses the payroll, then he's destroyed that way.
What is that?
Field comm. It's a battle radio.
It's Imperial. Not anymore.
What do you do to it?
When it does, it will carry on working long after everything else is fried.
Valley 1, Valley 1. Belly 1, go.
Okay, so you're in contact. What is she doing?
Safe travels.
And to you.
Belly 1 out.
What are they doing? Okay, so they have communication, so it's not super secretive because they're able to talk to each other. What are they doing?
Falling behind.
He's giving orders, doesn't he? Makes sense, right? What do you mean?
Oh, who was he?
He was a stormtrooper.
Ah, ex-stormtrooper. That's cool.
Pick it up!
You can see it, like, the way he gives orders. Oh, but it's nice that he's turned. That's such a cool story. Okay, I want more on him now. Ex-stormtrooper that actually managed to leave the Empire. Oh, is that part of the thing? It's loud. There's meant to be like a load of those. Is that like the first thing, right? There's a giant meteor shower. That was loud.
Low road unit reporting, sir. The guests are arriving. Let's have a peaceful welcome.
So Empire trying to look all friendly. I hope they can fight back. I want them to fight back. I don't like that they're being treated like this.
They're from Alkenzi, we're from the garrison. Keep your mouths shut, and remember, we belong here.
You belong here, you belong here. You've got this, you've got this. Oh no. What are they doing there? Is that planned?
I had a good look at her. Believe me, patience was not the first thing that came to mind.
What are they talking about? Is this part of the plan? Is this intentional? They've just gone to a viewing spot. Are they not going to move? Yep.
Come on.
All eyes and... Moving away. Okay, we're already seeing how this distraction will work. Everyone just turns to the sky.
Roboda.
I'm dressing Leonard.
He's 12. He can dress himself.
Oh, your family's here. Maybe you shouldn't die. I don't know.
He might have a fever.
You might feel the back of my hand.
The boy is ill, J-Hole.
He's always ill.
Why are we seeing his family life? I'm concerned. What's happening?
Get that transfer, leave this stinking planet, you certainly whine about it enough. Colonel Pettigal will be making those decisions, so I want everyone on their best behavior.
So you can get out. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, why are we seeing his family life? This makes me concerned. I didn't like him, but now, do I want bad things to happen to him? So he's not the colonel of the Coruscant, the other guy is. He has been stationed on this planet, and he is the commander, and of course you have the lieutenant. Can this go successfully?
Squad, halt!
Can this go well?
Pridoli fitaklu. Snowfrang.
Oh, insulting, nice. So maybe there is some fight in them. I love that because it technically has. The Eye has found some good in him. He was fully devoted to the Empire, but then the Eye that brought him, that he's stationed here for, and he fell in love with someone because of all of this. Okay, everything's going well, no one's suspicious, but now they're with another group of people, so they can't talk. I mean, they couldn't talk anyway, but still.
Get ready. I think I hear 2 coming.
What? Okay, they're dressed up now. What are they doing? I don't feel like I shouldn't trust anyone now. I feel like I trust all of them. No one's a traitor. I just wish you got more on Cincha, but I need... what's happening?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, it's so starting... What are they doing? What is their part of the plan? All eyes to the sky, yeah.
You don't bother them, they won't bother you. So I want mouths shut and eyes open.
It's interesting seeing like the Empire being cooperative to locals, rather. I mean, of course, they're all through manipulation. It's another tactic of just the monster that the Empire is. But it's nice seeing another tactic rather than just them decimating everyone. That is a cool shot. Okay, so you're underwater. Yeah, is this your way in? How come they can go in with the others? Why are they going in through a different way?
The Downies have a rough appetite for fragrance.
Yes, I've been warned.
A bit of ceremonial nonsense and we can tuck into a fine table.
I hate the way he talks about the people. I hate him so much. He clearly sees himself as just superior than them. Inside, go. I'm so concerned about what their part of this is. What is it? Is it just to let them in?
Sir.
These men from Alkenzi.
Don't question, no.
You do the talking, eh?
I'm distracted. He just doesn't care. He's just... Okay, good. Oh, his lack of care is what's going to let them win. Good. He might have been suspicious, but he just can't be bothered. That's fine. It works. It's sad that they had this covered in rubbish the day before. Okay, done. Go.
Right now. Everything's grounded.
Don't see. Okay. Oh, there, you got it. I love the tension of this. It's done so well. He does not care about the goat hide, does he? Oh, look at theirs. Theirs comes wrapped. Look how much effort they put in.
Call them.
You're sure?
You're stalling.
Is she worried? No, it's not time to be worried. You gotta do it. Do it. Come on, you gotta do it now. Come on, Val. Come on.
Are you on point?
Yes. here. On point.
It's time, it's time, it's time. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now.
Val.
She looks so panicked.
Go.
Good. Done. It's done. It's done. Good. Oh, wow.
May the eye find the good in all of us.
Indeed.
Do you understand him? Are you gonna...
Well, we'll give him the gift of our absence and be on our way.
I feel like he can understand.
Fall in. Right. Turn. With me.
Okay, things are going well. Things are lining up. Everything's working. I still feel like the guy, the leader of the group, him, I feel like he can speak regular language. You're gonna burn that, aren't you? Yep, he's gonna burn the pelt. He hates them. Are they gonna fight back? I really want them to fight back. That's maybe a small army, but I don't want anyone to die.
I want no one up here without my permission.
Will do, sir.
It's the old ones, causing all the problems.
We're still going. Ugh. We still haven't gotten to the ship that they need to load all the money into. Oh, there's so much left to do. I love the emphasis on just how long this is taking.
Days of passing skins and ritual nonsense will be soon behind us. No great loss there. It's not as if there's much Aldani's civilization.
Every line.
Drop dead.
Okay,
Where's that tenant go?
Down. On the ground. Down.
What does that mean?
I feel bad for them. He's gonna get shot, isn't he?
This is an outrage.
Quiet. Stop talking.
No!
Stop right there.
No, not... No, mate.
Let the boy go. Let the boy go!
Do you really have a gun to the kid's head? That feels excessive. Oh, what the... Who did what? Okay, she's... Okay, they've been waiting to give her cool moments. Awesome. Yay, Sintra. Yay.
Everything all right, sir?
All good.
Yep, no one's going in without your permission. Everything is good.
You'll never get out of here.
Backhanded slap. Nice. Oh, yay, making the fire colourful. Cool.
You do everything they tell you.
Just what are you after?
You'll be taking us to the payroll vault.
That's insane.
Or we die together.
I can't open the vault.
Why? What? Why can't he open the vault? Is it just because he won't or because he physically can't open it?
I don't control the vault. It's on a code from the airbase. It's done remotely.
Keep lying and it'll be a short night.
Is he lying?
Your hand to key the sensor. We can take just that if you'd prefer.
You'll never make it out.
Okay, so he was lying.
One path, one choice. We win or everyone dies. Starts now.
Am I okay with Sincha? Yes, she seems awesome. Be like to take charge. She will do what needs to be done. But I also kind of feel like she would kill the kid if necessary. So not quite sure on her yet. What was that? Is that intentional? Is that good or bad? Stop blinking. Guessing good. You jammed everything. Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good. Things are going well. When are things going to go wrong? I'm guessing with just unlocking the vault.
Sorry, just having a problem with the comms. Try the English channel.
Hands away from the console.
Excellent. It's nice seeing sort of the Imperial people like this. No masks, having their faces. Good to see. Like, they are just people. They're scared of what's happening. They're not just this faceless army that do whatever they're told. They had drinks ready. They're trying to fix the comms. It almost makes the rebels look kind of bad, but like, we understand it. You're still trying to fix things. Oh, I feel like he's gonna be a wild card. He hasn't been taken care of. He's gonna find the jamming thing. Nice festival, yeah. I'm kind of hoping this might be a war song.
You kill us anyway.
That's what you do, right? No. If we get what we came for, everyone walks away.
I feel like they have been given false information. He's not gonna be able to open the vault. Will Vel be like him and kill the family? How different are they truly?
Tell me you'll be all right.
I'll be fine. Go.
Are they something? That seemed interesting. Are they something? But also, it leaves her with these guys, and I do think she would kill the kid.
The Alkenzi line is still open, but everything else is fried.
They're gonna check.
Right? Must be the eye.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy the eye. Come on. And keep flashing back to him. I think he's going to find the con thing. Everyone looking at the eye. Good. Should be no one to worry about. Or at least less people than normal.
Deal.
Okay, there's people, but they're unprepared. Yep, again, just showing that the people are just regular people who work for the Empire. Who are about to be taken hostage, hopefully. There's quite a few of them, though. There's more of them than there are you.
Commandant, inspection! Muster up! Let's go! Line it up!
Okay, this works, not just straight in... Okay, good. Catch them off guard.
Stop it! Now! Out!
This is not an inspection, it is a robbery!
They've taken the tower and our communications up.
This has gone very well. No need to fight. No blast has been fired yet. This is going very well.
That's why I am urging you to cooperate.
Enough! Move! Move!
And here comes the problem. He's not going to be able to open it. Then where would they get that information from? I would assume the lieutenant. But how could the lieutenant not know? Everything's going well so far. They're celebrating. It's all nice. Yay. Did that do it? He was just a liar. Okay, he was just lying.
I only control the gate.
Move!
They won't open.
Really? They won't.
They're ready?
Oh, they're just going to blow it up. Are they just going to blow it up? That takes care of that. Okay. So, okay. No, there's no issue? Is there no issue? When are things going to go on? You're here. You're here. Okay. Awesome. Wait, you're actually getting all the other. You're getting your hostages to help. Awesome.
Get ready. Mackenzie should be calling in soon.
Will do. Valley one out.
He's tapped in. Great. He's going to be the issue. He's the problem. Okay, great. There's so much, and you have to take all of this. This is going to take forever.
It takes you too long. Let's go.
Oh, even making him work. Nice. This feels so frantic. I don't know how long they have. They don't have a lot of time, do they?
One, this is Mackenzie Wing Command. Requesting status rep.
Oh, she dressed up like it too.
Vault breach indicator lighting up over here.
You're gonna answer it like we have. I'm stressed. The way this is structured is really nice. Flashing between the celebration, the stress. Very good at just throwing me off. Are you not gonna respond? What are you doing? You're just shutting everything down? Oh yeah, the lieutenant needs to get away too, doesn't he? Hopefully. I hope he doesn't stay.
We're heading down to the vault. We'll miss the eye. Move! Let's go!
Yep, you'll miss the eye, but do you... Oh, and it's turned green. Okay, okay.
Now! Now!
They're gonna start fighting back. The anger on their face. It's taking so long. You need to steal all of this. How much is left? This ain't gonna go well. They're gonna do something. They're gonna do something. They're gonna do something. I mean, maybe during just how frantic this... There's still like a mountain of it there. This isn't gonna work. It's building. It's building. Stuff is building. We keep flashing back. People are going down. I mean, there's still so much left. You've barely touched it. You've done nothing so far. There's so much left. Covering the fire, you're extinguishing it? What's happening with the Aldani? What's happening with that?
Watch yourself!
They don't know there's a lot of coming. Can they? Okay, here comes a fight. Oh, that is very pretty, seeing the sky glow like that. That's amazing. Oh, that looks so cool. But that's their window, though. That means it started.
I was afraid you'd be leaving. We need to be locking up.
Yeah, betrayed. Okay, there's still so much left. Get back to work.
Quit talking and get pushing. You'll hang for this. 7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that. Are we?
Okay, still scared. There's still so much left. No, they're getting into ties. You've got to be kidding. Is this planned? There's the airbase. This is their other thing. This is the thing that they needed to come out from that they didn't respond to.
What's going on here?
Oh dear. You got quite a bit.
You're off your post, Corporal.
Sorry, sir, but...
This is a classified mission and you're not cleared to be here.
Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go? Can you do it, please?
I am giving you a direct order, Corporal.
What is going on
He's
here?
gonna die.
Sir.
You're on a heart attack? What? No! Okay, okay, and the fight has begun. Great, now what? Wait, who's getting shot? Okay, now we have an issue. So, you definitely can't load any more of the payroll on, but you're definitely stealing an entire sector's worth of payroll. I'm so scared. How has this mission gone well or not? You're definitely leaving a lot behind. I don't think this is going to have a huge dent. What? Come on, no! Come on, Andor, come on, come on, come on. He keeps cutting different things. Come on, no, I'm stressed already. And now these things have launched. Have they failed? Have they failed? It's cool to see the light reflected in them, but come on, come on. Ah, come on, Andor. Namek, can you do something? Come on. Oh, nice. No. Come on, please. Andor needs to learn to fight. We know. Oh no. Go on, Namek. Okay, good. Is Namek saving the day? What about the lieutenant? Is he alive? Is it just? Are you just gonna leave the body? Where? Oh, so how many did you lose? So Terman's dead. Where'd the lieutenant go? I'm so lost. So much just happened. I'm very stressed. TIE fighter's coming too. The weight. The weight. What about Cincha? She's still stuck up there. Okay, it's going. The weight! No! Nemec? What just happened? That looked bad. What's happening? That looks pretty. What's happening? What about Cincha? What's happening? What's happening? He's been crushed. Tilt the ship! No, maybe not, because then all the other stuff would roll.
Oh, I can't feel my leg.
What? He can't feel his legs. Did he just get paralyzed? What just happened?
What is that?
Med spike. Keep him still.
Can that cure this? Did that do it?
Hold on!
Ties, what's happening? This is insane. The visuals are just crazy. What's going on?
Climb!
Oh wait, he's the numbers guy. Come on, navigation. And it's scrambled your stuff. Yay, good. Is that it? That's something?
Climb! Move! Climb! Now!
Do it!
And now you want me to climb? Climb!
Listen to him! This is insane. This is so insane. This is nuts. Where is Cincha? Where's The music is awesome. Everything about this is so awesome.
Dive!
Dive?
Full boost thrust on level!
Come on. Can that little machine predict when these comets are going to hit you? How are the ties? Oh, they're dead. Thank you. Was going to question that. 2 left. Come on. Is that the window? Is that your app? Come on. Leave. 1 left. That it. Yes, good. She's still down on the ground. It's very pretty, but I'm so stressed right now. And they're none the wiser of everything that just happened. This whole scene is just insane. And they're away. What happened to everyone else? So Tamin, I'm guessing, died. Not sure what happened to the lieutenant. And Nemec is paralyzed.
Where are we heading?
She wants to bail on him.
He's dying.
You don't know that.
What?
There's a doctor. We have it built into the contingency. She doesn't want to jeopardize the mission. Kid is the reason that we are here.
You can't just let him die. Andor ain't gonna just let him die. You're already here. You already went. Good. She didn't stop you. Can Star Wars fix paralysis, though? Honestly, having multiple hands probably makes him a very good surgeon. I have faith. I have faith in this. The fact they're doing work makes me hopeful. They're not just saying that he will never walk again. They're doing something. I think he'll make it. It's just the question of the paralysis. That's the issue here. But he got completely crushed by the thing, though.
You want to guess how much is in there?
It definitely wasn't all of it.
80 million, give or take.
That's lots. 80 million. Oh, wow.
40 million apiece. Don't tell me you haven't thought about it.
Huh?
See, I can't fly the trawler, but I do have a safe place we can hole up.
You're gonna ditch? Oh, no. After everything, no.
Between the two of us, we could be the winners here.
This has got to be a test.
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just, me against everybody else.
Test. Please be a test. I liked you. Please be a test.
40 million credits is enough for me to forget all about you.
Your brother? With the orchard?
Lies, wasn't it?
I don't have a brother.
It isn't a test, it's truth.
I saw the first minute you came into camp. You're just like me. We were born in the hole, and all we know is climbing over somebody else to get out.
He's seeing a reflection of himself, and you hate it. Please, turn against it. Do something. What happens?
Put that thing down, catch our breath, split up the winnings.
And you killed someone else. How are you going to explain this to the people that do like him, though? You're getting quite trigger happy. They didn't hear the blast shot?
Thank you. Thank you for trying.
For trying? What do you mean by that? Put the gun down. No! No way! No, he did not just die.
I'll give you 30,000 credits for the ship in the barn. That's twice what it's worth.
Excuse me.
Where's Scheme?
What's just happening?
And to take the money and leave you here.
He wouldn't do that.
They're not going to believe him. He showed up a couple days ago.
Karamin warned me.
I'm taking my cut. The number I was promised. I'm leaving you the freighter and what's inside.
It didn't even inspire him to join the rebellion. Ah!
I'm done. And I wouldn't stick around if I were you.
And Nemec just died and that's being brushed over. Well, was this a victory? But what? Huh?
He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
There's the inspiration.
He insisted.
He had to die for this to actually take an effect. You gotta be kidding. It works so well, but I'm so annoyed at how many people died. Who is left alive? Cincha. Is she like the only one? What just happened? Tell me you're at least affected by the payroll thing.
I want every star sector and planetary emergency retaliation plan in the building ready for presentation by midnight.
Retaliation.
Far more reasoned and thoughtful than the calls for decree we've been hearing from the other side.
Oh, it's so cool. We're seeing the whole Senate in live action. Like, again, after the original trilogy. It's cool to see it, like, in the Empire.
This is a boot to the throats of all Gormans.
No one's paying attention.
More than request their basic rights.
But anyone's here.
Sails the coarse and blatant domination of a peaceful and faithful ally.
We're just leaving. Is there anything you can do? So, Mon Mothma... Okay, we're really seeing the struggle there.
You decide what it says. Your own secret language.
Got anything from Aldani?
Oh, what?
Aldani. Big rebel attack last night. It's all the news.
Who are you? What's happening? I'm kind of just... I'm thrown. What's happening?
I was kidding.
Okay, so he's heard the attacks happened. Now he needs to wait to hear the success. Or just happy with it. Yay, joy, yay. I'm still not feeling much joy. I feel crushed. Okay, you can have a sigh of relief. I just don't know what to do. Great. Okay, so, yeah. This episode was fantastic, but I'm pretty sure basically everyone is dead. I feel like the only ones left alive were Cincha and Vel. I think, and of course Andor. They're the only ones that made it out of this. So much just happened in the final. I'm kind of just... so many shots were fired. It makes it so confusing to think who escaped and who lived. Obviously, Tawamin died. His name was shouted. He got confirmed. Lieutenant Gorn, I'm not quite sure if he lived or died. They didn't really have a shot of him living, so I'm gonna just assume dead. Nemec, I hate that he died. He was just a kid. Skeen, I don't even know. He was so desperate to try and get Nemec to a doctor or something to save him. And then he just goes and betrays them and has to end up dead. I feel like there's both a lot of realism and just how chaotic this all was. I don't know what to think. This arc was insane. Like, it gets you attached to the characters, only for basically all of them to die. I really don't know what to think. Obviously, this arc is meant to push Andor towards the rebellion. That is done through Nemec and the manifesto. He was the nicest member on there that actually trusted Andor. He died, but in doing so, he gives Andor his manifesto to push him forward. He now has to carry the weight of this dead friend, basically, and the manifesto that they've left to him. The importance around that is just huge. He got paid at least, but now, what next? What happens next? What can he do? This leaves it off in such a weird way. He's no longer, I guess, with the rebellion, he's on his own. What happens now? I need my mind to settle down. I think I loved the episode, loved how the visuals were stunning, the cinematography was awesome. Love the build up to it all, just getting in there and how stressful everything was. That was amazing. I love the hesitation that we've got to see from Vel, just going into it, not knowing what to do. There's so many details throughout this episode and throughout the mission that was just phenomenal. It makes it feel so alive and real and just carry such weight to the risk involved. And then of course the other side of things, we didn't see Cyril, we didn't see Ferrix again, we just got to see Mon Mothma and Luthen at the end. Mon Mothma, okay, so she didn't really have a huge conclusion at the end of this, but we're still following that. Nothing's happened with the family yet, but no one in the Senate is listening. So is that why Palpatine eventually closes it? It becomes useless. No one's fighting, no one's listening to Mon Mothma. That's such an important scene. Everyone just walking away, not paying any attention when she's trying to fight for basic rights for people. It shows how far everyone's fallen. Also, there's barely anyone in chairs, so no, it doesn't even have a full attendance. So not only is she being spied on at every turn, no one's even hearing her voice. The fight that she's trying to put up is useless. And then Luthen, we get to see him celebrate at the end, which feels like such a contrast to how I think any audience member would be feeling. His laugh and just his sigh of relief. Yay! After we just watched basically everyone die. Like, pretty sure even the Imperial, commander, he had a heart attack and I think he died. But Luthen's just there smiling and laughing away. He had his victory. wonderful. But it really does go to show like his distance from it all. He's able to celebrate like that, and everyone else suffered and died for it. I do not know what to think going forward. This feels like it scarred me. This episode was just phenomenal and insane. I'm struggling to process it. I mean, I just love the structure of it all. It just built incredibly well to this final, having 2 episodes basically to build up the actual plan. Having the actual plan take a while to get in motion was perfect, showing every single detail of infiltrating the base, how slow it was, to then the gunfight that happened because of that mistake that got made, and all the loss that came with it. It shows the reality. No one made a mistake, they all did it right, but someone managed to get through anyway. Now I think my main thought is just how big of a dent is this to the Empire? They got some payroll out. They were a threat, but they were something. This obviously doesn't destroy that sector. They still got a lot of payroll left. Just means they've got to divvy it up a bit. But what they stole was 80 million credits. There's far more in there. It's still a dent though, I have to remember that. It's still something. It still damaged the Empire in some way. There was a success here. They did not die for nothing. But I think I just hate Nemik's death so much because it was slow. It happened, and Andor would blame himself for it. He was adjusting for the weight. He was going, in his head, he would have been thinking about the weight he assumed would be all of it, and he pushed off too hard. So one, rolled back and went into Nemik. So he's going to blame himself for his death. That is what pushes him to join the rebellion. But also he killed Skeen. So that's also another death that he now has. So he's getting more comfortable with killing. This is how we're seeing him slowly die inside. I was hoping that this episode would be like hopeful, that they have their like victory against the Empire, that this inspires them to do it in like a nice, fun way. Nope, it does it in a really depressing way. So I've taken a minute to compose myself, and it was not enough. This episode was insane. Now, this is a level of Star Wars I just don't think I've seen yet. Like the entire scene, the visuals, stunning. The way the tension built, amazing. The way it kept flashing back to the Aldani and just them celebrating versus everyone basically dying. It just kept you on the edge of your seat for so long and kept you right in the heat of the moment. It was done so well. Like each and everything is meant for something. Like it's now so clear what Andor got from this story. I was naive. I was hoping that this would be quite simple, that this would basically just inspire him to want to fight the Empire, that he would see these people giving their all to fight. Nope, it was having Nemik die and hand off his notebook, his manifesto, to Andor. So he has to carry this memory of this dead friend with him. He was the one with the ideology. He is where Andor will get his ideology and desire to beat the Empire from. Everyone else had their stories of what the Empire took from them. And Nemik is what the Empire took from Andor. It's so weird to think, this episode 6, this whole story started with Andor looking for his sister, and this is where it's ended up. He's getting more, I guess, comfortable with killing people, so we're seeing that part of him slowly die, where he's killed the 2 officers that were harassing him. Now he's killed Skeen, which was so sad to see how he turned out to be, but he did it so easily and so quickly and coldly. He's getting more comfortable taking life like that, which leads into Rogue One. So I think it is sad seeing that's already started, because we know that he has to die inside to be able to do that sort of stuff. And it was such a huge point in Rogue One where he didn't kill Jin's father, and we have to see him get to that point, and it's happening so quickly. I just don't know what he can do next after this. He's got the desire there. He has Nemik's notebook. He might go away from it, but he'll always have that manifesto now. He will read it. He will want to fight. But now he's not connected to Luthen. He's done this, he's gotten the money, he's gotten his money, and he can go away now. Vel will never trust him because of the whole scheme thing, because only he heard that he was awful. I just don't know what to do. I love this show so much, what it's able to do for Andor, and basically every other character, and how every single thing has an important purpose. But then Nemik, I am heartbroken by that. He was a kid, he was the youngest member of that group, and he was the ideological heart of their fight. He was the one that was talking about their rights. He was holding on to everything the Empire was trying to get rid of. He was basically the shining example of what the rebellion should be, being able to fight both physically and ideologically against the Empire. Having something to replace the Empire is basically what Nemik is meant to be here. And now he's dead. The worst bit about it was that it wasn't even the Empire that killed him. Technically, it was Andor. So this also adds into that motivation where he's going to blame himself for Nemik's death, because in Andor's mind, he was calculating how much acceleration you had to put onto the ship for the weight. He was going under the impression, that's what we have to remember. The whole point of him, the weight conversation, was the idea that they were going to get all the credits on board and that would be heavy. How do they transport that? Can the ship handle that load? So Andor is considering, okay, how much force do I have to put into the engine to make it fly with this amount of weight? He did not consider a vastly different weight, one that's far lighter that he would have to carry. Instead, he floors it because that's what he's been prepared to do. And as a result, Nemik gets flown back and crushed by the cargo. It's even worse because he dies slowly. He first off can't feel his legs. gets like stabbed with the medical thing, and then dies on the table. So in that moment, he knows he's going to die. I really prefer instant deaths. This was drawn out when it was horrible. It was awful. And Andor's going to be haunted by this for the rest of his life. This is definitely an incredible way to move this character forward. But I'm so sad that Nemik's gone. He would have been just a great rebel, and I'm sad that he doesn't live to see the end of the Empire. Then Skeen, glad he's dead after what he pulled. So he is basically a reflection of Andor, or at least what Andor might become. That's what he is. Or maybe Andor's past. Well, he's just a reflection of Andor. Maybe not past or future, but just as is. He wanted to take the money and run. He didn't care about the rebellion, he just cared about the money. That's what he was here for. He lied about his brother and the tragic past just to get close to the payroll. He did not care about anyone dying. He literally just went to the doctor, so he that's it. He wanted Nemik to be, he's even worse than I thought. He fought so hard to get Nemik to go to the doctor, said that Vel wanted him to die. The whole point of getting him to that doctor was to talk to Andor alone and not have the shipment go straight to where it was going. He did not care the slightest about anyone's lives. I'm really hoping that Andor killing him, while it does a few things. Mainly, it shows that he's getting more comfortable with killing, fine, but what I'm hoping this means is that he's killed this version of himself. I'm hoping in the next episode we see him change or go through something. He'll have the manifesto. He will be thinking about what he's just done here. He fought the rebellion. He fought the Empire. He kind of won. He lost a lot on the way, and Nemik died. He saw that Skeen was basically another version of himself, and he killed him. I'm really hoping this means he can make a drastic change in the future, because that's clearly what his purpose was for this entire time. Skeen was always just untrusting, wanted to find out everything, he played nice and tried to work with others, but it was all a lie. He was Andor, but worse. And it's so clear now, in retrospect, what he was doing and what his purpose was in this. Then Vel, I feel nothing but sadness for her right now. Everyone's dead. Sintra is like the last one alive, but I think, is she stuck at the base? So you've got one member left. But I think I just loved seeing her character. The hesitation that she had before signing off on the mission. Loved that just sense of realism there, where she had that like last minute nerves where she's not sure whether to go through with it. Love the detail in that. But then I just think I love her character. I'm glad that she survived, because she was funny watching her be like stressed out about everything going on. But now she has just lost everything. She still got, she lost some of the money because Andor got paid, but she still won, and it's just so, I just feel so sad for her. Is there any other way this mission could have gone? They did everything correctly. They didn't make a mistake. The only issue was someone on the opposite side was pretty good at what he did. He managed to find their signal and tap into it and form a plan around it. They did nothing wrong. So all the stress and preparation that Vel was going through paid off. She succeeded. She won her little fight against the Empire, but she lost so much along the way. And of course, now at the end, she hates Andor because he killed Skeen, and she didn't get to hear what Skeen was actually about. All she knows is that Andor killed him and is going to run off with the money. That's just perfect. I feel like Vel basically represents how someone will see Andor now, how there's this perception about him out there. I want him to change, because of course he ends up in the rebellion. She feels like she'll probably end up in the rebellion. They'll be working together at some point, or they'll be working with the same thing. So obviously they've got to come to terms with that at some point. But that means, how does Andor deal with the perception that he's now created for himself through killing like this? It's just so sad. I love how every single character of this has had some kind of meaning for Andor. Every single character does something for him. Okay, then onto the brief Mon Mothma and Luthen bits. So again, they didn't really come to a huge conclusion. Mon Mothma was just to show the state of the galaxy and the council and how just kind of useless it's become. No one was listening to her. It shows her side of the struggle, where she's trying to get a bill passed and no one's even actually acknowledging that she's speaking. It really shows that true democracy in the Empire has died. She's still trying to fight, but she's fighting the wrong fight right now. So we're seeing that she's still putting up an attempt to do things the right way and fight how she thinks she should be fighting. But at what point is that going to break? What point is she going to realise that this is not the way she can do it? What point does she realise that she does have to leave for the rebellion? This is just the start. We're seeing the effects. We're seeing that she's seeing it as useless. But we know it can't be over yet. It's too early. And then Luthen, having a complete contradicting sort of emotion or reaction to this final. Him just laughing with joy at the fact that he has had this little victory. It feels so, I don't know, it feels so odd. It feels so just, I don't like that he's happy. We have watched and experienced everything these characters have just gone through. We've seen the pain, we've seen them dying. Luthen has been sat in a shop selling antiques and talking about a lost language that you can just talk about and just say whatever it means. He's been living it up, basically. Not stressed at all, and he gets to celebrate that they've won, kind of. He doesn't know anything about the loss. It makes me not like him, because it feels like those sort of situations at war when you have a commander who's just using all their soldiers as pawns, doesn't care if they live or die, just cares about the overall victory. That's what Luthen feels like at the minute, and I don't like it. I want him to be better. but this basically shows off that he is that distant commander that's happy that when they get the victory but does not care about the lives lost along the way. I'm really hoping that means there's room for improvement for him, because the way that scene is done, it makes you feel uncomfortable with Luthen's reaction. There's a point to that, and I want to see if more will be built on that. I want him to change. I want him to have a deeper sort of connection with the people he's sending off to die. It's clear that he's going to be an important figure going forward for the rebellion that we may just not have seen in Rogue One and stuff, but it just feels so odd and jarring that you have this figure who's so powerful yet has no inkling of the lives lost during this victory that he's so happy he's achieved. Then the mission. Now I've got to understand if this was a big thing or not. Clearly the ISB do think it's a big thing. They're preparing to retaliate. Excellent. Shows that the rebels did do something good here. But of course they did not win exactly how they wanted to. Their intent was to steal the entirety of the payroll. They got 80 million, which did not look like it scratched the surface of it. So while it may not have been as detrimental to the sector as I would have liked it to be, it was still something. It was still enough to cause the Empire to retaliate. That's good. It's a good first step. And it makes sense in just, we know what the rebellion's big first thing was. This was not it. This was a stepping stone. This is another spark to light a chain of reactions. People will then see that people are fighting against the Empire and want to help fight back as well. They'll see it's possible. I think I just love how different this mission is to other things in Star Wars, like during Rebels, when we watched their missions. Very few times people died, because of course Kanan, he died on one of their missions. But here, basically everyone died. And the Rebels crew, the Ghost crew, they did tons of missions, no casualties. They were incredible. But of course they had 2 Jedi, and the best pilot in the galaxy, and Chopper, the War Machine, and a Mandalorian, and Zeb. They had a very good crew, so it makes sense in universe, again, why they were able to survive for so long. But I just love that in this, it just feels so real and grounded that they were doing something as big as this, and basically everyone died during it. It shows how difficult these types of missions are. And I think I just love how it's angled towards the adult audience, where it just adds that realism, because I don't think a kid would be watching this and just seeing how depressing it kind of is. Then I do want to also talk about the cinematography, because it is worth talking about. The actual eye, beautiful. Loved seeing it. The giant meteor shower with all the lights was absolutely stunning, and I love how much it was used. They incorporated an entire aerial flight scene in there. Beautiful. And you had so many different angles on it and perspectives. The Imperials just gawking at it and just being like, oh, that's nice, while the actual inhabitants of the planet are giving it so much reverence and having a whole festival surrounding it. And you have the rebels using it as their escape. So much emphasis and purpose for this visual thing was done so well. It feels like Rogue One, because the cinematography in Rogue One was outstanding. It feels like this is sort of meeting, or trying to be at that level. And I'm so happy with that, because it's a show, obviously, not a movie. And this is only episode 6. There's 12 episodes in the first season, so another 6 episodes, and then another season. I can't wait to see every single thing this show is going to do, both writing-wise and visually. As for what's next, I don't even know. It's clear that Andor's now going to be shaped by Nemik's manifesto. He's going to read that, he's going to realise that he accidentally got this kid killed, he's going to blame himself for it, and hopefully he'll get a bigger purpose and want to live up to the ideology that Nemik had, so that his death isn't meaningless. That's what Andor will want to do. That's where his path should lead. Of course, I imagine there'll be a fight along the way. He won't just automatically want to be the awesome rebel that we know he is overnight. So there'll be a fight to put up with, and there'll be a development to get him to that spot. And I think I'll be very happy to see it. This is the perfect way to develop him into the rebel that we know him to be. He lost someone. He now has the same sort of emotional story that all the other rebels have had. Because even before, when we see him get taken away from Kenari, that wasn't an Empire thing. That was just Marva saving him from what would have been an Empire thing. If he stayed, he would have died, but maybe if he survived, that would also have been his Empire origin. Hasn't had that yet. Even Ferrix, that whole situation, that wasn't his origin. This was it. Fighting and seeing people that he did care about die. I truly think he cared about Nemik. Nemik was innocent and just nice, and he was the one that was so open to Andor. He shared about the ideology, talked to him about it. Andor even taught him something. He was the one he was connected to the most, and he died, and it was technically Andor's fault. I cannot wait to see and watch as this death shapes him into the rebel we know, and it's just going to be so satisfying, but also so heartbreaking. Overall, this episode, easily my favourite of this show so far. The way they ended this arc was amazing. It brings everything together, pushes Andor's story forward, and just the way they killed every single person here was just shocking, to say the least. Now we got so much more info on these characters, we got to attach them, we got a twist at the end with Skeen. It did so much. The tension and structure of the episode was done brilliantly as well, as it builds up to the tension, cutting between the festival, the fighting, constantly keeping you on your toes, wondering who's going to die next, basically. Can they get away? Is this going to be a victory? It does it so wonderfully well and builds up Andor's character in an amazing way while doing all of this. This episode was just pure perfection. And it's only episode 6. What are the final episodes of the shows going to look like? What's the final episode of the season going to look like with this only being like midway through? I'm definitely understanding why this is people's favourite show so far, and I'm getting there. I think Ahsoka might be one of my favourites just because it's just the fantasy, and I think lore and sort of maybe the fan servicey stuff and just how well incorporated that was into it. This might be my favourite show through the writing and the story. It doesn't have all the flash and sparkle that traditional Star Wars has with lightsabers, Jedi, the Force. It is grounded, it is gritty, and the way they're doing Andor's story is just impeccable. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for Season 1, Episode 7. See ya!